So my name is Dr. Spencer Marsh. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer at the Tiny Cargo Company, a spin-out from the Fralin Biomedical Research Institute here in Roanoke, Virginia. I have a PhD in biomedical engineering from Clemson University, and I actually came to Virginia Tech for my postdoc, where I joined Dr. Robert Gordy's lab. Dr. Gordy is the president of Tiny Cargo and founded Tiny Cargo in order to enable the use of peptide therapeutics in the body. And these small peptides that Rob has developed are highly therapeutic, and they're used to treat disease. And we can use these in the lab very readily, but they degrade inside the body very quickly. Tiny Cargo has solved this problem by isolating milk exosomes. So we get our milk from Homestead Creamery and isolate exosomes, which are tiny, about 100 nanometer size vesicles that your cells in your body naturally use to communicate. These carry around these small little messages. They're called transcripts. And what we do is we isolate these exosomes from milk and then load our own message, the therapeutic peptide, inside the exosome, which we can then use to treat disease. And right now, Tiny Cargo seeks to treat the effects of radiation on the body in both radiation therapy and cancer treatment, or in the unfortunate event of a radionuclear event. In both of these instances, we have nothing at the current moment. So Tiny Cargo was founded in 2018 on an idea. And this idea was that we could solve the problem of peptides used in the body. But for a few years, not much happened until when I joined the lab, I joined Tiny Cargo and we joined RAMP. And that's really where the Tiny Cargo story gets started in earnest. At that point, neither Rob or I are business people or were business people. And RAMP taught us how to define a business, how to build a business, and how to commercialize a therapeutic, which I like to tell people when we started, we were asked to write out a business plan. I didn't know what a business plan was, didn't know what it looked like, didn't know what it composed. And RAMP really solved those problems for us by allowing us to at least call ourselves businessmen. So after RAMP, we've really taken quite a few steps. We've joined international incubators associated with large pharmaceutical companies like Johnson & Johnson. We closed a seed round for just under $1 million, and we have accumulated just over $1 million in non-dilutive funding through federal and state grant sources. The current market for radiation therapy, which is one of those two kind of arms of the treatment, is just over $8 billion a year, and that's only with half of the patients accepting the treatment. So
that's billion with a B.
Yes, billion with a B. Without RAMP, we never would have met the crucial people in the Roanoke biotech community, as well as developed the crucial skills that we've used to attain small business funding through federal sources and state sources. We probably wouldn't have gotten off the ground. And the truth of the matter is, if you're going to have a research institute in a town, you should probably have a biotechnology incubator. So RAMP really fills an important role.